Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, July 28, 2022. The moon's transit continues to bring out your need to take care of business and get organized in the first half of the day. Nevertheless, getting all the answers or solutions you seek may not be easy as the moon forms a square with Neptune early today. A more social focus emerges later today when the moon moves into your partnership sector. A significant someone can offer a helpful perspective, or feedback reminds you of the need to achieve a better balance in your life. You have a sparkling day before you. In fact, it could bring a surprise decision between you and a partner to make plans and changes around your living situation. As a soft and sweet Venus jazzes it up across the sky from you in your solar 7th house of partnerships, she will gaze out across the cosmos to a confident and charismatic Jupiter, the greater benefic planet, now spinning in your solar 4th house of domesticity. This ensures that with both of these spheres energized, you could find that you decide to move in, renovate, redecorate, or even look to buy real estate. Commit to a healthy work-life balance and people who will support you. You may need to consider who and what is worth considering as an obligation as you move forward when Venus in Cancer squares Jupiter in Aries. Currently, Jupiter is enlarging aspects of your private life, such as your home and family. But Venus is demanding attention as your working relationships and obligations also matter. Use the reactive force of this square to accommodate the most pressing partnerships and arrangements during this time while taking note of what may need your attention on a later day. Upsets in the home or near neighborhood may lead to a sudden decision to move, necessitating a great deal of activity and financial assessment. At this point you might not be quite sure where you're going to be moving to. Organization and discipline are vital at times like this. You might find it helpful to make lists and cross off each task as it's done. Don't panic. This could well turn out to be the best thing that ever happened to you. Choose your words carefully. You tend to do exactly the opposite, hurting some people and might suffer from the consequences for a long time. Reawaken your long-lost diplomatic skills, even if you find it hard. Communicating in an open, honest way makes people more understanding. There are some serious internal shakeups going on right now, so try to hang on and ride them out. Things are actually getting better, so there's that to look forward to. If inadequacies surface, they are best dealt with by quietly reflecting on the reason for your feelings and deciding what's best to do about them. When in conversation with someone new, never go on too much about yourself or the past. Talk about something that naturally sheds light on your current situation. Take care not to take on too much today. Your intentions are certainly good and your motivation pure, but even you are limited by the fact that there are a mere 24 hours in a day. Pick and choose your commitments carefully today to ensure that you can actually do what you say you will do. You will be more effective, and will get more satisfaction out of devoting your energy to a few just causes. If there's something you have been trying to find a better working solution for, this day can bring you success. The energy of this vibration will see you energetic, enthusiastic, and ready to take another go at things. Review systems, look for more efficient ways of working, and then implement your ideas. Everyone is sure to gain from your insight and talents. Apply this to the home and work environment. You will see great results. The moon returns to your relationship sector every 4 weeks, with a chance to become more emotionally engaged, and just days after the sun left over the weekend, with a chance to check in. While the sun was more focused on keeping it real and a clash with Pluto in Capricorn last week, and with a full moon the week before may even have created some personal or relationship tension, the moon has returned to find Venus, the planet of love, here instead. Thanks to the sun you know what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, with the moon and Venus coming together to build on from that. After wrapping up its first visit to your romantic sector since Mars returned over the weekend, the moon has turned its attention onto your relationships. Today the moon is aligning with Venus for the only time that the planet of love is in your relationship sector, with a chance to become more emotionally engaged and especially with what your heart is telling you. Our eyes in the sky. The morning should be a peaceful one as the moon continues its journey through dreamy Leo. You might have received psychic messages while you were dreaming last night, so be sure to write down any astral plane encounters that stick in your head. A mystical vibe permeates the air all day, making it the perfect time to start your morning with a spiritual rite, meditation, or nature walk. The universe is looking for ways to connect with you, especially when the moon forms an alliance with fantastical Neptune this afternoon. Look for synchronicities or angel numbers, and pay attention to any emotional shifts that come on suddenly, because you could be having a psychic or empathic experience. This evening, Lady Luna forms a helpful connection to Pluto, which is an excellent time to take a cleansing bath or perform a house blessing. You might also want to take a second to honor your ancestors, because the veil that separates us from the other side is slightly thinner now. Be sure that you're using your voice over the next several weeks, especially if you find that other people are trying to dominate you or take you for granted. The day's astrology is quiet until the Leo moon aligns with Neptune in the early afternoon, leading to heightened idealism and confusion. Our guard is down, which is not a bad thing if we are in the presence of trusted friends and confidants. However, we are also liable to see the best in others, even when they have demonstrated evidence of their character to the contrary. Instead of placing our faith in something outside ourselves, we can use this time to relax, meditate, or throw ourselves into an artistic practice. Zoning out to mindless entertainment is also a relatively harmless way to pass the time. Because we are self-centered, we see information through a lens of our history and mythology. The stories we share highlight our personal exploits as triumphant feats or cautionary tales, always with a moral to convey. There is nothing wrong with centering our experiences or the powers of our own intellect. We do this daily in small ways, no matter what sign Mercury is drifting through, as our realities are subjective. However, we should be mindful that dominating the narrative can be distressing for the other person in the conversation, especially if someone is trying to have a legitimate heart-to-heart with us. There will be ample time to play the role of both the storyteller and the audience member throughout this transit.